What's up, YouTube? I'm going to talk a little bit about the Vegas shooting that happened on Sunday night. It's a terrible thing happened by a raving lunatic, an extremely evil man. But I don't want to talk specifically about that. What I want to talk about is some of the things I've been hearing about the security at the casino. And I can talk directly to that because I was a security guard at a casino in Nevada, not in Las Vegas, but it was in Nevada. And the things I want to go over, some people, well, what, security really didn't notice this guy, you know, taking these guns up and all that. When I worked at a casino, and it's been a while, it's been, you know, 15, 20 years, but a security guard in a casino, number one, they don't carry firearms. We were allowed to carry handcuffs, flashlight, and a radio. That was it. And at that time, I was making decent money, but not great money. And at one point, I even asked my supervisor what we're supposed to do in a, number one, an active shooter situation, number two, a knife fight, and number three, a fight. To the first two, he said himself, he doesn't make enough money to take a bullet for anybody. So that was up to me if I wished to do that or get in a knife fight with somebody. That was up to me, and I would say the circumstances would dictate what you would be willing to do at that time. He had been in a knife fight and had been stabbed. He was the target of it. I would think that if other people were involved in a confrontation like that, that he would have jumped in. When I worked at a casino, I worked there about 1.5 years. I got in 3 fights, and I never had a knife fight, never had a gunfight with anybody. I had fist fights with people. In a casino, they have certain rules and protocol and procedures to follow, at least the floor security. They have radios for a reason. They call for backup. It's never a good idea to get in a one-on-one confrontation that could end up in his buddies jumping in and taking you down. You want it the other way around. You want the majority of people on your side trying to handle the situation. The reason we didn't carry firearms in the casino is it's really crowded in a casino. You don't want a firearm taken away from you and used in a casino. That would be a terrible thing. And I don't know how the recent regulations are now in casinos. I've been to Vegas. I didn't see a lot of security guards carrying firearms. So to respond to this guy at the hotel room is risky. I mean, especially if you're not carrying a firearm. Yeah, people are calling security to this disturbance in this room. It's really risky for a security guard to go and try to deal with that when he's not armed. One security guard did get shot. Now in our casino, we relied on what we called Sky, which was our surveillance system. Casinos are very, very tight security on their surveillance system. Only the supervisors, at least in my casino, the supervisors of security were allowed in that room. I had no idea what their surveillance system consisted of. A lot of cameras, a lot of monitors, a lot of people in that room. I was told. I do know they are on pretty much everything, but their focus, other than disturbances, their main focus is on the gambling tables, the slots, the blackjack tables, things like that. Our Sky unit was very quick to call us to respond to anything in the casino that we may not be near, because we didn't have very many guards and we had to cover a lot of space. The hotel, the floor, the gambling floor, the pits, the cages, all that. So if anybody would have caught that gentleman moving guns up over a few days, it would have been their surveillance system, not their security guards. It's not unusual for people to bring things in. I mean, guns are not illegal in Nevada. Rifles are not illegal in Nevada. You can take them to your room. That wouldn't be unusual to a security guard to see. And if this guy was there long enough scoping the place out, most casinos run 3 shifts for their security. So, I mean, he could have brought some in on one shift, some in on another shift, and some in on another shift, to where all that traffic of bringing in firearms wouldn't have been suspicious by just one person or two or one shift throughout the day and the night, as you know, being suspicious for moving this stuff up. It would have been different people at different hours seeing whatever was going on. So that's what I know about the security systems in casinos, and how floor security guards on the floor and in the building may not have caught any of that activity or thought it suspicious. And I would assume they would be real reluctant to go and respond to this room, which they did. But in our case, any hardcore incidences, robberies, fights, or anything like that, law enforcement was immediately called, while we dealt with it until they got there. As security guards, they have the power of citizens arrest. That's about it. We can detain, we can handcuff, and place people under citizens arrest. Security guards are put through a federal background check and a gaming commission background check. At least they were when I was a security guard. So I had to go through all that, and then be trained what to, scanner codes, radio codes. We use the same codes as police and all that. But so anyway, on this event, that holy crap, why didn't security notice this and try to stop this guy? They may not have known throughout the day or throughout the few days the guy was there. I heard he was there on the 28th or 9th. This happened on the Sunday, which was the 1st or 2nd, can't remember. So he was there a while, and apparently he was going in and out with all this stuff. So again, and as a security guard, you see thousands of people in a day. I mean, to pick one person out and notice that this gentleman's has some suspicious behavior is luck of chance. I mean, dumb luck if you actually caught this guy doing what he was doing before he went up and did what he did. Most incidences are happening right then, right there. You're there, or you're called there, and you're there to deal with it. You would walk around and see suspicious people in the casino, maybe cheating or doing this and that. But over a few days, like I said, those guards probably seen thousands of people coming in and out. So anyway, that's my take on the security part of of that incident. And I'm not going to speak to the rest of it until there is more information. Hopefully we get the truth on what really happened, who this guy was and what his intent was. It'd be real easy to glaze over this and just call it a lone wolf, disgruntled, whatever. That's the easy road. Hopefully we'll get some details on exactly what his motive was through his social media, through what they found in the hotel and what they found in the house. So thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe. We'll see you.